Really fun day. I know it was fun for y'all too. Thank the good Lord for the great weather again. Had about 64 live reps today. Just a lot of good. You know, I thought the offense came out firing with some explosive plays. Thought our backs ran well defensively. You know, I thought we bounced back in the third down period, did some really good things. Defensively in the high red, did some good things. And offensively, I thought down in the low red, you know, really working situational football and understanding. Thought our quarterbacks scrambled well at times when they needed to. Saw some guys, man, hitting and tackling. Saw Jacob Johnson coming on, making some dang hits, baby. And that was good to see. And really just can't wait to watch the tape. You know, I think it was extremely physical. And saw a lot of our guys, man, coming on. You know, we did a lot of work with the older guys today. Tomorrow we're going to kind of flip it a little bit and make sure some guys that are newer in our schemes and newer here get most of the work. And, you know, as we continue to just try to build and get ready for this season. So with that, I'll open it up.
Talk a little bit about your thoughts on quarterback play today. Saw some big throws, saw some big misses, kind of your basic scrimmage type thing.
Yeah, you know, off the top of my head, I remember, you know, Tate missing one in the red zone to Heath, and I remember Ethan missing an over-the-middle throw on a third down. You know, outside of that, I don't remember a lot. You know, we had some post throws early that we got pass interfered on. It would have been huge plays that they threw right on the money. John White had a big third down conversion. You know, we did some of our special stuff early, you know, Chip using Tate and Ethan and the way all of the stuff. And, you know, I think Ethan's running dynamically. Tate's been throwing it dynamically. Tate, you know, but Tate got out and scrambled a few times a day down in the red zone to get, you know, you get a 4-yard run in the red zone. That's a huge scramble. And, you know, so thought our screen game looked good today, which is that's what we wanted. We wanted to get it on the perimeter. Dennis Jackson made a big play in the screen, Ty Mims. Wanted to see our guys run and tackle, you know, and I saw Cam Knox running the alley, Jay Jones, who's really raised his level of play running the alley. You know, so excited to watch the film and see how it went. I thought it looked just like Big Chief probably had his best day today, you know, which we challenged him, and I think he took that and had a good day today.
Can you speak on JQ Gray?
Yeah, what a player, yeah. He's going to be a good one, isn't he? Really, obviously super quick and fast, got good hands, really highly competitive kid with a chip on his shoulder because he's not the biggest guy in the world, and physical, extremely physical. You know, he's not little, he's just short. He's thick, though, and strong and bowed up. And he's going to be a dynamic player for us over the next few years. You know, watching Coach Long and Coach Meyer in the kicking game get the ball in his hands.
Talk about his strides with ball security.
Unbelievable. We've used him as an example with our whole team of identifying an issue, deciding to change, making the choice to change, and then going through the process of change to reap the rewards. And he's a totally different player. You know, he used to swing that ball, and now, man, that thing's right there. And he's just leaps and bounds better than what he used to be. I'm just proud of him.
You talked about him in your opening, but Jacob Johnson today shooting those gaps with those late blitzes. How big is that for that
Good to
room?
see, man. Good to see for him. You know, can't wait to watch it on tape. But, you know, he's a young man that was a skill guy in high school that's grown, and we're developing, and now it's his second year here. And learning the physical part of in-the-box stuff. And me and Coach Williams both, man, when he made that first hit, me and Chad Williams made eye contact. That was great to see. And then he made another one later on in the day. So it's good to see these young guys growing and develop because, man, they're talented.
Give me your thoughts on bringing along your second offensive line units. Units probably going to have 4 guys in it that have not taken a D1 snap yet. But obviously, you got to get those guys reps as you develop.
Yeah. All right, so you're talking about, well, Luke Rogers, Tank Welch, Cryer, and then who's the other one?
The center.
Well, that's Luke, he played one game last year. Tank didn't. I don't think Tank may have played a little bit, but then Chris Hayes. But Chris played in 4 games for us last year. So, and Chris is a dynamic player. Tank's doing really good.
Caruth a little bit.
Caruth, yeah. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is, Glenn. I mean, we're developing them. They're going against a great deep run every day, and they're talented, and I think they know what they're doing. So, we got to continue to improve right there. But they're mean and nasty, and so I'm excited about their development.
All right, thank you.
Now, good.
Can you just speak on what you saw out there today from your offense first, full tackle?
Yeah, no, man, I was really, really pleased. We made it a conscious effort that, hey, we don't want the first guy tackling us. I thought our guys did a nice job running hard, running with power. Guys were finishing out there at all positions. You know, we really harped on that all camp, and it showed up. They had great energy. Dan started us off with making a big play, and then just became contagious, and guys just kept going with it. We had a couple of times where the ball was in jeopardy. We got to get that cleaned up. That's why you tackle. That's why you play football, all right? So we don't figure that out on Saturday. So I was overall very pleased with the way they came out and attacked the day and played with energy and a lot of fire, and it was fun to watch them get after it.
Just from first view, can you kind of give me your thoughts on quarterback play today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm impressed with all three of them. You know, they all can do different things. You know, just kind of age is kind of the separator right now. But we're going to have packages for all of them, and, you know, all three of them are playing really well right now. I've been very, very pleased with that entire group.
Is there just anyone in particularly that surprised you today?
No, I mean, those three have been doing well all camp, all summer, all spring, and they're just getting better and better and better. And the skill guys are starting to up their game to help showcase what those guys can do. They're not blind. They're seeing how well these quarterbacks are throwing us, so they want to do a good job to be in their good favor as the season comes around. But no, all three of them are doing a great job.
Speaking a little bit on your first unit tackles versus in pass pro, I think we're getting a little more less pressure off the edge than maybe in the spring.
Well, I mean, the last couple of practices, you probably would say the different. But today I thought they did a good job. We really challenged them to get going. The defensive ends kind of had their way with them a few periods the last couple of days, but I thought they did a nice job today. The growth has been there in all facets, not just pass pro. So, you all right, bud?
Sorry.
So just pleased with the growth and just how these guys have gotten better each and every day. And there's good competition, so they can't just come out here and go through the motions. So that always helps.
What have you liked from JQ Gray? It seems like he's going to be a real role
He's
player.
playing fast, man. He's playing at the speed that we want him to play. He's taking care of the ball, making the first guy miss. And when he makes the first guy miss, man, you hold your breath because he can go. But I think he's just comfortable in the offense, knowing what we're expecting, and has done a nice job at the point of attack. I mean, when guys are blitzing, he knows who's coming. He's fit them up as well as he can. But when he's touched the ball, he looks like the fastest guy on the field, kind of like Ethan. That's what I want him to do.
When Drew Clark's out in the flat on screen plays or whatnot, you know, he doesn't look like he's running that fast, but he has those long strides.
Yeah, no, I mean, Dreeks, he's worked his way into where he is right now. I mean, there's not a harder guy each and every day who's bringing, and it was really good to see him kind of take ownership of that room today. You know, he made a lot of guys miss, made a lot of plays, and it's good for him. You know, he's really hadn't had that opportunity, so really pleased just with not only just his play, but his leadership and his presence each and every day has been huge for this offense, which is a young group. You know, we have some key spots where we have some veteran guys, but overall it's a pretty young group.
Speak a little bit about bringing on that second offensive line. You know, I was talking to Will. It's a group with a lot of young guys on it, but through the course of the season, I know it's going to be important for y'all to get them live snaps. You know,
I'm all about it. If you're going to play, get out there and play. You know, and it's a long season, and those young guys, whether they're redshirt freshmen, done a great job in the weight room. Coach Hancar has done a good job getting their strength up. You know, they're able to sustain throughout drives. They don't get tired and get lazy. So it's a good group. Like I said, it's competition everywhere. You know, in the interview before, I said nobody can really hold us hostage. You want to practice today. The next guy's going in there. I think guys have gotten a taste of that. Guys who played a lot around here have got a quick dose of it, and then they kind of snap back to and start competing a little bit better.
The wide receiver room kind of struggled with some drops earlier in camp, but today looked like they cleaned that up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to have some drops. You're always going to have some bad throws, but I think overall they've done a great job. I was really impressed with just their presence on the perimeter. You know, when you made that first guy miss, those 4, 5, 6 to huge gains, you know, those add up throughout the course, and being able to spread the defense the whole field is a great luxury for us, and just having that fear out there really opens things up for us in that run game in the box.
I know you guys preach physicality. Are you pleased with it to this point?
I really am. I think they've taken ownership, and they're starting to pride themselves on that. And that's where it starts. I mean, I can scream to the top of my lungs about it, but if they don't start believing in it, it's really just wasted air, to be honest with you. But they really take ownership of it and take pride in it. And, you know, we're trying to get them on the punish tape every night. So it's something we do for these guys at the end of practice that we show as a group. Guys making great hits, great plays. Just, you know, there's no better feeling being showcased in front of your players on film. So they're all trying to get on that tape, and they're all talking about it. So you kind of see it, you know, gravitating throughout the whole offense, which is great.
One more if you got it. Thanks. Dontae, just kind of hit on us about, you know, what got you to Southern Miss, kind of that process, your relationship with Dwight Wilson.
My relationship with Dwight Wilson, obviously he was at South Alabama, and I played there for about 2 years. He was there my first year. We won 10 games. Great coach. I trust in him, and it was kind of easy for me to transition here with him being here because I had the foundation I've been had with him, and that was everything. And when we talking about why I came here, both offensive line coaches are fantastic. Talk about Coach Greg, who put a lot of guys in the league. Got a lot of things that he could add to my bag fundamental of being a better player to go to the next level. And I wanted to be there with that, you know what I'm saying? Coach Thomas too. I got 2 offensive line coaches who going to prioritize towards getting me better and getting this whole O-line better. So that was easy to come here.
Who's impressed you the most on that offensive line with you?
Probably Will Saxton. Will Saxton. Definitely Will Saxton. He's a mauler, man. Like, you guys gonna love him this season for real.
You were in a really good offense under Coach Applewhite over there at South Al. New scheme here. Can you kind of talk about what you like about what we're doing here offensively?
I like it. It's kind of pretty much similar. I just would say Coach Applewhite, it's pretty much similar. You know, different terminology, names, and number codes and everything, but it's kind of similar. The best thing, we move fast as an offense. And
tons of motion on both of them.
Yes, sir. So I think it's pretty much the same, you know what I'm saying? It's a great offense overall.
I'll hit you one more.
Sure.
I mean, new place, new group. Last season's down the toilet. Kind of talk about your goals personally and as an offense, what you guys talk about your goals for this season.
Right now, we're just taking it one game at a time, being the best I can for the front five, working together as a front five and doing everything as a front five. Other than that, getting the defense ready. We got some great guys on the other side of the ball, so we're trying to do what we can to make both front five be the best that we can. So the team go as far as the front five, defense and O-line. It goes to front five. It go as far as we go. So I've been trying to, make it a consistent battle up front so we can be the best that we can for Southern.
One last to hit on, because you brought up the D-line. Pretty stout D-line group, probably one of the better ones in the Sun Belt. Mm-hmm. Talk about that test every day they put you guys through.
Mm-hmm. I would say they're definitely one of the best D-linemen in the county. We got a great guy in D'Amico. I know you guys know about him. Everybody know about D'Amico. Cooley's coming up. He just came from an injury. He's gonna be a great one for us. 96. All of them gonna honestly everything up front. You're gonna love it up front. Both sides of the ball.
Brother, thank you for your time, man.
Appreciate you.